guys, I'm so excited to be back to record another video. It's been probably since June, I think, was the last time I recorded anything, and I actually had some time today, so I wanted to go through and play one of my old favorite games from when I was a kid. I think this came out in like 2004, so I was about 13 when this game first came out, and I loved it. I love the Harry Potter PC games. So we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna do over this one. Use the arrow keys to move around. I don't usually use WASD, but I need to in this game just because it's easier to manage.
It says here that Sirius Black has escaped from the wizard prison Azkaban.
No one's ever broken out before.
12 years ago, Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Well, at least we'll be safe at Hogwarts. What's wrong, Harry? Ron? I overheard your dad talking about Sirius Black last night. The Ministry of Magic thinks he's after me.
Black's escaped to come after you? Oh, Harry, you'll have to be really, really careful. Don't go looking for trouble.
I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble usually finds me.
But they'll catch him, won't they? I mean, they've got all the muggles looking out for him too.
Scabbers, come back! Can't you keep that monster under control?
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake Professor Lupin.
Don't worry, Ron. We'll help you find Scabbers.
Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit loud in my ears.
Oh, brilliant. Scabbers could have gone anywhere.
Annoying these controls can be. I don't know why my mouse is showing. I'll have to take that out in editing.
You better go help Ron find his rat, Harry. We'll let you know if we see any
Okay,
sign of
bye.
Scabbers, Harry.
You'll notice, if you try to, well, not in this case, it's Crabbe and Goyle, but I was gonna say, if you try to talk to anyone from Slytherin on this train, they actually won't talk to you, unless they're Crabbe and Goyle.
Oi, Goyle, look who's here.
Draco's looking for you, Potter. I think he's got you a nice surprise.
Okay, bye! If you try, like,
Crookshanks doesn't understand
this
that
guy's
it's
from
wrong to
Slytherin,
chase Scabbers.
he won't say anything. It's like I bump into him and he won't say a word. This one will.
You better go help
Which I think
Ron
is
find
kind of a
his
nice
rat,
little
Harry.
touch.
There he goes.
You can cast Alahamora to open that door, Harry. Hold down the left mouse button to activate your wand.
Keep holding while you move the mouse to aim your
I
wand.
mean, like this?
That's it. Alahamora, let go of the mouse button and you cast a spell. There he is.
We can climb over this luggage, Harry. We just need to walk up to it and we'll be able to
Okay,
start
Mom,
climbing.
thanks.
We'll have to jump up to climb over those crates.
Right then, you lead the way. Walk forward towards the crates and click the right mouse button to jump.
Let's pick up these Bertie Bott's beans. Fred and George will trade some wicked stuff for them at their shop.
So, in the first two Harry Potter games, they had tutorials that were a little contrived, but I like the one in this game because it makes sense to what's going on in the story. And I like that they automatically change between characters too.
Nice one, Hermione. Right, now where's that rat of yours?
A locked chest. There's Alahamora inside these.
Cast Alahamora to open it.
I already did.
Alahamora!
Okay, let's get this bad boy.
Alahamora! Alahamora!
You'll notice something else with this game compared to the first two is that not only do you get to play as all three characters and you have to sometimes like team up to do spells, but they're a lot more forgiving with the beans.
Thank goodness. If we walk into this save book, it'll store
And by
our
that I
adventures
mean,
up to this
in the
point.
first two games there seemed to be really a limit on how many beans you could collect. With this one, it's like you have way more than you could ever need.
Oh, great. Scabbers went behind that wall.
Oh, really, Ron? You might think about training your rat.
Wow! It's a magically locked cabinet. We need to cast at the same time to open it. All three of us. I'll start, and you two join in.
Oh, okay. I didn't let go. Okay. Got my faulty mouse.
What's that thing?
Harry, you know what that is.
Gargoyle, of course.
Cast Lumos.
Come
at it,
on,
Bob,
this is
and
not
a
your
secret
first
area
time
light up.
doing this.
Lumos! Watch out!
Books! Does everyone remember how to cast a pulsar?
Or, you know, if you got a lighter laying around, that would work too.
Great job, Ron! Oh, yeah. That
Dude, he didn't
loads
say it
of
was fun. You just said you did a good job. Like, would you tone it down with the edginess, please?
Impulsor!
Good grief.
Hello, Wicked! A chocolate frog! This will help us get. I'm not so sure about this carriage. Well, what's in those cages?
We're definitely not supposed to
Oh,
be in
thank
here.
you, genius.
Can't leave scabbers, can we?
Who gave you that
Come on,
idea?
follow me.
Look at these cool different chests. That's so cool. I never noticed that they had like the glowing eyes in them before. Very cool. I like that. Scabbers.
Well, look who it is. Potty and the Weasel.
I should have known this pathetic excuse for a rat had something to do with you.
Draco Malfoy. So they put you in the creature's carriage, did they? Probably the only place you could find a friend.
Actually, I do have a rather interesting friend I'd like to meet. Everyone play
Draco
nice
Malfoy
now.
looks like he's trying to be Nick Carter
What's that monstrous looking
from
book?
1996.
Actually, I believe it's a copy of the Monster Book of Monsters.
Cast at the pages.
We'll knock them out of the air, Harry!
Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra! She would laugh. Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra!
So I'm kind of having a hard time aiming because I can actually see my computer mouse on the screen and it's not calibrated. I don't know how the heck that happened. Otherwise, I usually do a lot better at this. I'm kind of like aiming in the dark.
Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra! Rick the Zebra!
There we go.
Well done! Is it okay to scream now?
Ron, you really do need to work on the accuracy of your spell casting.
A wizard card! I love collecting these. If we search around enough at Hogwarts, we could find all 80 collector's cards.
We can look inside the Folio Universitas after picking up a collector's card. Press the
Scabbers!
escape key and click on the picture of the card at the top of the
You've
screen.
given us a lot of trouble, you useless rat.
Come on, let's get back to our compartment before we're missed.
What's happening?
Ron, do whatever you can to block the door. I'll go for help.
Lock the door? What's
I
out
like that she
there?
just insulted his spell casting and then was like, Rod, I trust you to accurately cast spells. So you can save Harry and I can go get help. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to, after this is done, I'm gonna, quit out the game and restart it. Hopefully that will fix my mouse problem. Oh, come on. What?
That weird mist! It's the Impossible, Harry!
Grief.
It's making it
Yeah,
worse.
thank you, Ron.
None of us is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks.
I wonder if this is like an updated version or something, because I distinctly remember when I was a kid, you'd have to actually like carry Harry, and try to like get him back through the compartments. But it's not like that this time.
What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban. We better head back.
If somebody could confirm that for me, that'd be great, because otherwise I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Fine. I'm fine.
But he was not fine. There are dozens of secrets hidden throughout Hogwarts castle and grounds. Try to cast... Oh, okay. Try to cast spells at anything?
Harry, Ron and Hermione were delighted to be back at Hogwarts. Harry's encounter with the Dementor had caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling of dread. The three friends hurried to their first class of the term, anxious to resume their lessons.
I'm Professor Lupin, your new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Our first lesson involves the spell Carpe Retractum. Ron Weasley, would you please join me?
Me? Are you sure? Hermione's loads better at spells.
You'll do fine, Ron. Just step through this door to begin.
Hello? Professor Lupin?
Welcome to the Carpe Retractum Challenge, Ron. There are 10 challenge shields scattered throughout the challenge. Some are well hidden. Find all 10 shields to earn a visit to the Bean bonus room. If you don't find all the shields your first time through, you can always come back. Complete the challenge by collecting the final shield. Let's get started. Carpe Retractum has 2 primary uses. To pull yourself towards something, or to pull something towards you. See if you can find a statue to cast the spell at. Then, watch what happens.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna try to restart this and fix my mouse. I'll be right back. So I think that fixed it.
Carpe Retractum.
Nice.
Impulso! Carpe Retractum!
Excellent. You can also use Carpe Retractum to pull certain
Carpe
levers.
Retractum!
See if you can find one on a
Spongify
wall
tile.
and try it
I
out.
love how
think I
they
remember how to
talk
use
like
it.
each other.
Now, leap onto the tile to spring it first. Cast Spongify on the tile to make Carpe Retractum.
Carpe
Can also be used to pull things towards you. See if you can find something to cast at. Then
So I
climb up onto it.
know I just played this recently to because I just wanted to, and B, to refamiliarize myself with the game because I hadn't played it in several years. And I know that sometimes behind pictures there are secrets. So if it seems like I'm obsessively checking, that's why. See, like
You
right
can
there.
jump over pits
Oh no,
like this
just kidding.
one,
That
Ron.
was
Hold
the
down the forward arrow key to run towards
the
it.
night.
When you get to the edge, continue holding the arrow key and press the right mouse button to
Also,
jump.
if I'm able to keep moving while he's giving directions or whatever, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna stop to wait for him to finish since there are subtitles. Sorry if you don't like it, but
Carpe Retractum!
it is what it is.
Oh, great. Hello!
Something else I like about this game, especially compared to the first two, is that each challenge has its
Carpe
own set
retractum can also be used on certain
wizard
ropes.
cards that you're finding. So like
Now
that
give it
one
a
that
go.
I just found, it's 1 of 5 in an entire set. I just think that's a nice little touch. And it helps you make sure that you're not missing anything along the way, which I also really like, because otherwise it can be hard to tell. Is that... What was... Hold up. What is dropping from that? What is this endless debris? Okay. I remember right here, when I go into this room, sometimes the game can bug out, so if that happens, I'll try to get through it and just keep going.
Professor Lupin?
And it's
That
not just
thing
me,
doesn't
I've
look very
seen
friendly.
countless people
That
online
is an
say that they have
improv.
this exact
Beware.
same
It might throw
glitch
exploding
here,
wizard
so it's just
crackers.
something with the game.
Spells may not be effective in this situation. Try not to let the wizard crackers touch you while they're in the air. When they land, you can pick them up. But be careful.
I think it's gonna
If you're
glitch
not
out
quick enough,
because
the crackers
what
will
happens is the
explode.
imp freezes. Oh no! Sweet, it didn't happen.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
but
Ron.
usually what
See if
happens
you
is
can pick
that
up a
the
wizard
imp
cracker
freezes
and
in
throw it
place
back.
and it doesn't move. And so because of that, it's not throwing any crackers. And because it's not throwing any crackers, you can't defeat it. Ergo, you can't, sorry, I'm having a really hard time doing this while I'm talking. Anyway, if you can't
Ron.
defeat
Now
the
let's
imp,
put
you
your
can't
training
move
to
forward
the
in the game, which
test.
means that you are
The
just
test?
perpetually stuck.
Splendid, Ron.
Oh, right!
Yay!
Pumpkin pasties! These are worth a lot more than horses. Hello, more.
Yeah, something else worth mentioning too is that in some of the games, I think, if I remember correctly,
Oh,
the
I hope that
cauldron
noise
cakes
isn't
and
what I think
pumpkin
it is.
pasties improve your health. But in this game, it's just a form of currency, which is interesting.
Rick December! Rick December! Rick December! Hello, more. Whoa! A cauldron cake! I'll bet they're worth loads more than beans in Fred and George's shop.
Sorry, obsessively checking. I don't mean to. But I don't want to miss any secrets, because if you do, missing a secret likely means you're missing a wizard card or a challenge shield. And if you want 100% completion, that means that you have to go back and do the entire challenge again, which I'm trying to avoid, because I've done that before.
Departure! Hello, not too sure.
So you'll notice I
about
already
this.
have over 100 beans within the first 20 minutes or less of the game. Whereas in the first 2 games, I think I'd be lucky to have 100 like by the end. That's what I mean by them being more forgiving with the beans. Oh wait, hold on. Do I do it from here? Or do I do it from there? Get closer. Hey. Come on. I also like, and this is the case for all these games that have the challenges, that all the classmates just have to kind of like sit there and do nothing while you're doing this challenge, which is the opposite of what good education is. And I'm always curious if they're supposed to be like watching each student do it, which if that's the case, all they're gonna do is just memorize what the challenge is so that they don't mess up and they can get everything, which also defeats the purpose of education. And I don't mean to come off like I'm being picky or critical, it's just funny to think about the logic of that. Obviously I know it's a game, and you have to suspend your disbelief. I don't know, maybe it's because I also used to be a teacher that I think about those things too. But even when I was a kid, I always thought that was kind of weird. Oh yeah, secret area up here.
Carpe retractor!
I knew there was something like this in here. I just couldn't remember where it was. Yes. There we go. Hello, Amora.
Professor?
That's a fire crab, Ron. Be careful. It can shoot fire out of its, out of its backside. Cast Rictus Sempra to knock it over. Then cast again as
I like
needed
how
to
he
knock
has
the
this
fire
tone
crab into the trap.
like Rod's an idiot when he's like, that's a fire crab, Ron. You idiot, learn your magical creatures.
Please tell me that's the way out.
You're a pureblood, you should know this. Game was getting a little laggy there for a second. Which, by the way, if the recording, the video part specifically is a little laggy or jumpy or anything, I apologize about that. I did do a short test recording before this just to make sure that it actually would capture the video because I've had issues with that in the past with other games. And it did work, but I noticed that it was ever so slightly laggy. However, I did have Discord running, and I think Steam was still going in the background, so that might have been partially why. So I made sure those were all closed and everything, and hoping that helps, but I won't know until you do. I guess it's not entirely true. I would still know before you, but not until after I'm done recording, which was my point. Okay, so how do I get to this challenge? Oh. Okay, good. I was like, what am I supposed to do? And it's floating up in the air as soon as I get there. Oh, nice. That was close. Alright, so let's pull these out. It does get annoying hearing them say the same spell over and over and over again in rapid succession. I kind of wish they had not done that. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can get it from here. Nice. Ooh. That was close. That can be a rough one to do. There we go. Oh. Okay, nothing else. Oh, loading. Okay. Oh, okay, so in the same room still. It's like, did I just teleport? Getting rid of the fire crabs is a little annoying. I feel like they didn't, I don't know if calibrate is the right word that I want to use. But it's like, the spell feels off when you use it. Which maybe it doesn't look weird if you're just watching it. When you play it, you're like, something is off here. Nice.
Carpe retractum!
I like the dong of the bell as it lights up. It's cool.
Carpe retractum!
Those little touches in like games and movies that I like.
Depulso! Depulso! Depulso!
Yes. Oh, why hello. Scenario number 3. With your endless beans. So how do I... Gosh, why can't I remember? I literally just played this game super recently. I can't... I'm gonna come back in here, because I feel like I'm... Because from what I remember, there's a way to get a wooden board across here so that I can carpe retract him up, land on the plank, get the shield, and then Alahomora the 2 chests. But I don't... Oh, it's down here! Genius Bam strikes again! Oh my gosh. I somehow totally missed that that opened when I was in here before. Oh my gosh. You guys, don't judge me, please. It's been a long week. Gonna make it rain. Woo! Have you ever had Birdie's Bots Every Flavor Beans? Because I have. The good ones are okay enough. I'm not a big, like, jelly bean fan to begin with. I know a lot of people kind of obsess over them, but... Ow! He did not time that well. I know a lot of people love jelly beans, but I'm more... Like, if I'm gonna eat candy, I'd rather have chocolate. It's like a Kit Kat bar, or some M&M's, something like that. And I do like sugary candies. For example, I like Nerds, I like Skittles. But if I have a choice between that and something chocolate, I'm basically always going to choose something chocolate unless I'm having a weird craving for the Skittles or whatever it may be. But even above candy, I will always take baked treats, as I'm sure those of you who know me, that's not surprising to you. Like, I would rather take a homemade cookie any day. Why can I not pick up these stupid things? Good grief. I did not have that much trouble last time I played this. Oh. Ah! Sorry, earphone users. I was not expecting those to come out. Which means you probably are too. Or not. Thank you. What was that? Oh, you're moving. I remember that now. I hear it, but I don't see it anywhere. That was weird. Let's take the other one. Can I do anything? Nope, nothing with those banners. Okay. Alright. Anything? Oh, I saw... Ooh. Got that from pretty far away. Another secret area. Ah, that's where I fell down to. See, I told you I heard it. That's why this is here. It's not just random. Okay, nothing else. How am I doing on, so you got 4 out of the 5 secret areas, got 9 out of the 10 shields, and 4 out of 5 wizard cards. So I don't think, as far as I can tell, I don't think I've missed anything. Although I don't think there's a card. This is the last room, but I don't think there's a card in here. So where did I miss it from then? I checked everything you all saw.
Carpe retractor! Carpe retractor! Carpe retractor! Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra!
And this happened to me, last time, too. That I missed a wizard card somewhere and I had to look up where it was in order to get it. So you'll notice I'm missing a secret area and a card. So clearly there was a secret area I missed that has that last card. But I did get all the shields, which is the thing that really matters.
And you found all 10 challenge shields, which means you get to visit the Bean bonus room.
Wow! This is the Bean bonus room.
That's right, Ron. Collect as many goodies as you can before the time runs out.
Ah!
SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
This is another reason how they're so forgiving with the beans. Now, to be fair, there is basically the equivalent of a bonus bean room in the second PC game, but it's impossible to get nearly as many of the beans as you can get here. I forgot that was a thing. If you hit that, it opens up all the stuff so you don't have to do it yourself and waste time. Dang it. Okay, well that... no, it's not that one. Wasting time! There we go. Whoa, where did you all come from? I know in the later ones, meaning the later challenges, if you get to the bean bonus room, that it's not just beans, you can also collect cauldron cakes and pumpkin pasties and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Because it's like Ron said, that is the more valuable stuff. Not bad.
That was fantastic! Where are we?
These doors will let us back into any spell challenge we've completed.
You can have another go at the Carpe Retractum challenge if you like, Ron.
Or we could go exploring. You lead the way,
The other
Ron.
major glitch that I have, at least with this copy, is that when you try to go through doors or through the portraits, like there are secret portraits with their own passwords, like the door or the portrait won't open properly, so you can't actually go through them. So I ended up having to... I was trying to do a ton of research trying to figure out how to fix it. I don't mean these portraits. They're different portraits. But anyway, I finally found a solution that said to restart your computer in safe mode.
Harry Potter,
and then
Just
start
the
the
person I
game
was
and it
looking
should
for.
work. And
Hello,
I was
Fred.
like,
Where's
what?
George?
What
Upstairs,
difference does that
minding
even
the
make?
shop.
Because like I don't understand computers, so I don't know.
Early Christmas present for you, Harry.
But I tried it because I know what else to do. Nothing else was working, and it actually worked.
Wow.
So if it does happen again, I at least know how to kind of not fix it, but find a workaround, I should
Come
say.
on, follow me upstairs. I'll lead you to the shop.
Okay. So I think I'll go up to the shop here. Let me do this first before I forget some of those secret areas.
Fred's still waiting for us, isn't he? I guess we better get up to him.
Dang, I missed those. On my way, Ron. Ah, how do I keep missing those? What the heck? What is happening? It's like I'm... There we go. Look at this. I have almost 800 beans. That is impossible in the first 2 games. Anyway, I think what I was saying was that we'll go to Fred and George's shop and then probably end the video there, and we'll do the next challenge in the next video, or at least the next class, I should say.
Harry, come over here. I've got some collector's cards for sale.
It's the only time Slytherin will talk to us. But yeah, don't be afraid to buy the cards, because again, this game is so forgiving with beans, you will never run out. And it's the only way that you can collect all of them, so there's no negotiating or anything, so... Let's go! Watch me run into walls as I go up the stairs.
Professor McGonagall! Professor Dumbledore!
I'm glad to see you're feeling better, Harry.
Thanks, Professor.
You're probably aware the Dementors of Azkaban are here at Hogwarts on Ministry of Magic business.
I'll bet Sirius Black steers well clear of Hogwarts with those Dementors lurking about. Come on, lads. George is waiting
Okay,
at the
bye.
shop. Follow me.
Random encounter.
Hey, Harry! Fancy
Didn't I
buying
just
a
get one from
collector's
you
card,
downstairs, but you were wearing a Slytherin robe? Pretty sure.
Sounds good. I'll buy it.
There you go, Harry.
They would never reuse their models, ever.
Tuna Major.
See you two later. Just remembered, I've got
You
to
just
see
saw her.
Professor McGonagall about something.
Wonder what that's all about.
Hello, Harry.
Welcome to our shop.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Just walk up to any item that takes your fancy. We'll tell you what's what and how much it costs.
All right.
I've just got this one in stock. Nice, eh?
Dang, 200.
I'll buy that.
We shouldn't really be selling that so cheap. It's a fine card.
Great, it's a deal.
Sorry, Harry. Afraid you don't have enough
yes,
pumpkin
that's
pasties to
right.
buy that. We relieved Draco Malfoy of that card.
Womp womp.
All right.
Better snatch this one up, Harry. All the third years are after it.
Great, it's a deal.
Right, so I don't think I have enough beans.
Afraid you don't
Oh,
have
you know,
enough
that
pumpkin
thing.
pasties to buy that.
Sorry, Harry.
You don't have enough cauldron cakes to buy that. Oh, now there's a very special collector's card, Harry. We'll give it to you for free if you can collect all the other cards in the set.
That's sad. So yeah, this is basically all the shop is. At some point, they sell, I think, cauldron cakes over here. I want to say pumpkin pasties over here or something like that.
Don't worry. I'm sure
These
they'll
are
catch
the
you soon.
portrait passwords
Remember, Harry,
that you can
after
buy with the
this,
cauldron cakes,
we're
which
supposed to meet
are
Hermione for
the
Care of
highest
Magical Creatures
currency,
class.
Come
and so
again
they're the most
anytime,
rare
Harry.
to find and hardest to get. That's why you can buy them at some point as well. You're basically trading.
No. Peeves!
Boo hoo hoo! Poor Potty and Weasel. They've got no passwords, so they can't use the portrait shorty cuts. Oh, look at this! I've got the passwords right here!
Come on, Ron. We
I
can
forgot
get
about
that
this.
paper. Right. Let's cast together and teach that pest of a poltergeist a lesson. Rick the Scepter!
Am I really gonna do this in 3 hits?
That's the stuff, Ron! Rick the Scepter!
Potty and Weasel, you haven't seen the last of me.
And I'll just drop these passwords even though I could take them with me.
We got the passwords!
Come on, let's give it a go.
They only work on the portraits with the floor numbers at the top, right?
I think so. This should get us back to the side chamber. Starshaft.
It's almost time for Care of Magical Creatures class.
And Hagrid's teaching this year.
Do either of you know where we're supposed to go?
I think the class is down at the paddock.
Off the Care of Magical Creatures, are you? So am I.
That's great.
They did a good job of making
We'll go
Neville
together.
look like the
Come
actor.
On, follow me.
I want a save book so I can save. Savesies. Here we go. Okay, awesome. So that's gonna do it for the first part of the game. Hoping to record some more, hopefully today or tomorrow. If not, whoo, yawns. I'm sure I'll get to it eventually, with it being Thanksgiving break next week and everything. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know if you have any suggestions for what you would like for me to play, and I will check them out. In the meantime, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.